Picture someone pacing around a cluttered room. They're muttering to themselves, staring past you instead of making eye contact, and their desk looks like a paper recycling bin exploded. We normally measure competence by a specific set of rules. We expect smart people to keep pristine workspaces, make lightning-fast decisions, and navigate social situations with perfect grace. Cognitive science suggests a different reality. These socially awkward quirks function as highly optimized features. A highly intelligent brain acts like an advanced operating system. It manages a strict, limited energy budget, constantly allocating its battery life to keep running at maximum capacity. To understand true intelligence, we have to look past social etiquette and analyze how a mind actually spends its limited energy to solve complex problems. This process starts with phase 1, input. A high-performance brain requires massive amounts of raw data to function. You might find yourself randomly diving into a highly obscure topic with intense focus, reading everything available and then dropping it completely a few days later. This pattern stems from an overactive curiosity system. Rapidly absorbing new information triggers a massive dopamine release, rewarding the cycle and driving the mind to consume data until the pattern is successfully mapped. To process this intake, the brain requires a specific physical environment. This often leads to seeking total isolation, specifically through long walks. Walking alone removes environmental demands. Without external distractions competing for attention, the brain's creative and problem-solving networks fully activate, giving the mind the physical space needed to connect ideas. Disappearing for hours to pace around a park allows the mind to purposefully gather and stage high-value data for heavy lifting. Once that data is staged, the brain shifts to phase 2, processing. This is the moment the raw information is actively crunched. This explains the habit of muttering. Talking to yourself quietly and privately provides a physical tool used to organize abstract thoughts. Psychologists call this verbal reasoning. Forcing a tangled web of abstract ideas out through your vocal cords instantly structures them into a linear sequence, which significantly increases focus. There is also the habit of logical overthinking. To anyone waiting for a quick answer, it appears as indecisiveness. This is cognitive complexity. Before making a choice, the brain runs rigorous simulations, projecting every possible consequence, detail, and variable others naturally miss. That hesitation marks the work of a high-speed simulation engine, running thousands of scenarios to guarantee the most mathematically sound outcome. Running a simulation engine at that speed requires serious power. To compensate, phase 3 begins, conservation. The brain must cut energy expenditure in other areas. Highly intelligent individuals often maintain chaotic physical desks while keeping their digital files, spreadsheets, or internal work systems perfectly structured. The mind uses selective organization. Cognitive energy is strictly allocated to high-priority networks where the real work happens. Organizing a pencil cup fails the cost-benefit analysis, so the physical space is left to rot. This strict conservation policy also applies to social interactions, manifesting as an intense avoidance of small talk. Surface-level conversations offer zero new data, while requiring heavy social processing. This wastefully drains the cognitive battery. Ignoring your laundry or staying completely silent in a chatty room represents a ruthlessly efficient triage of mental energy. When you map them all out, these 6 strange behaviors serve a single master: mental efficiency. The outward optics of a disorganized, obsessive introvert mask an internal reality that is highly structured and heavily optimized. We spend years trying to force ourselves into socially acceptable boxes, attempting to be perfectly neat, quickly decisive, and constantly conversational. Recognizing these habits in your daily routine confirms your brain operates on a deeper, more complex frequency. Society rewards conformity, but high-level optimization often requires a total disregard for social expectations. Do not fight your own mind's specific path to efficiency.